Hello, Kelvin. How are you feeling today?
Very good. It's been a quite interesting day.
Oh, really? Are you feeling quite senile?
I'm fine.
Okay, all right. So we have a lot of decks on bottom decks today. Interesting. And there are 3 formats. It is
Three.
That's right. Yes, they've released the start decks last week. So now there's
333 yen.
333 yen. Yes, very cheap, very cheap. And yeah, so we have some start deck tournaments popped up. So we have the new standard, then we have V standard, and we have premium. So we'll look at all of them, and lucky we have got a lot of VG top decks hashtag decks today. So we'll look at them at the end. All right. So you want to just jump into it before we get too old for our own good?
Well, the new overdress decks, we already know which one's the best one.
Yes, it's Kenna Sanctuary. I have to say, I love Kenna Sanctuary. I wasn't the ones who doubted it in the beginning. I don't know who did. If they did, then shame on them.
Shame on them.
They've lacked the foresight. But, you know.
Keter is the main clan.
That's right. And yeah, so this guy won a start deck tournament. Congratulations. You didn't even buy a second start deck. It's not like you have to.
One.
Oh no, maybe you did. Is there any vanillas in this deck? If there's none, then you combine some decks together.
Very strong.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Good job, son.
Spent $10 and won.
And then next deck we have is Dark States. State. So this looks like a pure start deck because he's running this disgusting
vanillas.
Doesn't do a 5k trash. But yeah, Dark States is also not too bad in my opinion. Out of the whole start deck collection, it might either be the second or the third best. But Brandgate and Stokehair aren't out yet, so yeah, there's not much choice. You know, you can only play. Did they get released like this week or next week? Next week, yes. So yeah, you have to choose between Kenna or Dark States, and we don't really care about Dragon Empire.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, not a very good start deck. But I think that's all the
overdress decks. Standard.
That's right.
Now we're going to V premium.
V standard.
V standard.
V standard.
V premium.
So this one we have Highlander. It's I don't know.
It's Highlander.
It's Highlander. I can't even remember all the cards anymore. It's too hard. It's too hard for my old brain. But he's got one of everything, and he's not very greedy. Not very greedy. Congratulations. Next we have Lupina.
Oh, Lupina. I haven't seen you for a long time.
Yes, Lupina with the TD card.
Army.
Very nice. You got four Lieslots. 4 Lieslots and 4 Aqua.
Something's missing.
Well, what's missing? I can't remember anymore. No Ellie? Oh, well, you can't fit because it's Lupina. I guess you can get rid of this card.
What a shame.
What a shame. Prism now, you know, lots of representation in the Bermuda clan. And got 4 Nectaria. Oh, I don't know about this one, Sonny. I've never been a big fan of this, but the Japan side really likes this choice. Apparently, it's because you can randomly lock sack it with a Lieslot, and then
is that good enough?
I don't know. I think I'd just rather run better cards. But we'll see when it comes out soon. This is coming out very soon, so we can all test it out with real cards if you really want to. And then I think lastly we have a prawn deck.
Prawn still exists?
Yes, there's like one of every single Bermuda deck this week, which is pretty nice.
Balanced.
I don't like this deck. It's running one Serena. Who runs one Serena? I scoff at thee. You could have run more cannons.
4 cannons.
More cannons. It's
4
right.
cannons.
Even more feeders. You run a Serena. You think this is kindergarten? But yeah, moving on. We've done with Bermuda now. We're gonna move on to the Dragon Empire clan.
To wash out the fishiness.
That's right. This is more meat. There's more meat here. We've got Dauntless, Turnabout, a deck that we cannot use in English.
Unfortunate.
It's a great shame, but if you're playing in a Japanese metagame, then yeah, Dauntless doing pretty well.
Pretty
Now he's got
decent
his books, you know. Don't need counterblast, just draw cards.
Get books. Get smart.
We've seen these decks before, but these are just all variations of Dauntless Drive Dragon. This one is another variation. This one's a very weird one.
That's a card I haven't seen for a long time.
Yeah, it's a waterfall. And,
Waterfall.
Also a Yuki Nagata. I haven't seen that in a while too.
And there's like a Makona down there. I think we've seen this person before.
Oh really?
It's got a Flandre playing that.
Oh yes, it's true. I remember that. But again, I don't agree with this. He's running. What is Elixir?
Alexa.
I'm about to get hot.
All right, let's move on.
It looks very scuffed. And then lastly we have, well, not lastly, but we've got a Shiranui still representing in the local area. For Mizukage, pretty crazy. You know, we've got the PRs, and we can build this deck finally.
In English.
Yes, that's right. That's not bad. It's better than the other Nubatama deck, the Hanzo. Hanzo.
I do not know that person.
I don't know Hanzo. I forgot about it. Been a long time.
Yeah, I left him in the village.
In the village, that's right.
Oh.
We're city folk now. Moving on to the good decks of the format.
I love this deck.
You do? I think you do too. This is a very strong deck in both standard and premium right now. And you see his deck layout. He's got a nice highlight of the Machamp. Apparently the most popular Pokemon in Australia. I don't know why. Yeah, the Machamp. I don't know. They released that atlas of the most popular Pokemon in each country, and Australia's was Machamp.
Australia! What are you doing?
What are you doing? Australia. But I think this deck is starting to get figured out pretty...
Very much so,
Yeah.
I believe.
And I think he's running a 3 Skull Dragons, which is
Correct!
your approved deck. That's right. This is the formula you came up with, right? Three Skull Dragon and two Beatrice.
He's taking out the great researcher because he doesn't need it.
Oh,
Fair.
Okay.
So be it, if you are that confident.
Okay. And then the next one we have is a pretty similar deck. What the 3-2 formula.
Okay.
He's got Cutlass. Do you need Cutlass?
Cutlass is a free card and free counter charge, yes.
Okay, that's good.
But this deck doesn't run any navigator. To the bottom of the sea you go, no.
It's a trash deck. Is that what you're saying? It's not very good.
Yep, let's skip this one.
He's only 4 draw triggers as well. So greedy. And then next we have this is a good Neo deck. I like this Neo deck. I think we saw this last week. I explained it, and
It's a non-YOLO version, basically.
non-YOLO version. You can play Force 2. I really like that. I'll explain it again in case you forgot. Is that you can go into Arboros or something first, make big columns of Force 2, and then go into a Maiden of Stand Purity the next one, and then multi-attack with Force 2 columns, and then you have these token boosting cards. So at least make your things hit a bit faster. And then after that, yeah, you just win. Playing Force 2 is better than Force 1. So I approve this deck. I approve. Very much so. Next, we have a Dimension Police deck.
What?
Whoa, crazy. This one is not the Wombo combo build. It's kind of like he's got the Sin Buster here, so you can do kind of like a multi-attack. Well, there's a lot of multi-attacks already with Dimension Police, but this is kind of like the cheaper version or the fan-made version. When you Brad Black into the Sin Buster, you can call another Buster out. So you go, whoa, multiple attacks.
You're trying very hard to sell this deck. I don't see it.
I don't see it too. I'm not a big fan.
You're funny.
I know I am. And then the next one is just a better Brad Black deck.
Okay, so this is a deck.
Yeah, so this one just does a lot of attacks. Force 2 on Force 2 columns. But the cool thing is it runs Diarm, the best card ever. He's got big arms. Oh yes, big arms.
Diarm,
big arm. This is actually pretty good because you might face a lot of these good decks like your Gold Paladin Spectrals, which drive check like crazy. Or Prism, which draw checks like crazy. And then your Diarm comes down and slams him in the face. Funny arm, man. Next, we have this pretty much just sorted out list of Sanctuary Guard now. Yeah, you just run just do the PPAP thing, and I'm
You got a sanctuary. You got a jewel knight.
I think we're too old for that
Sanctuary
PPAP. Next, we have our Singapore team.
Oh, Mr. Freedom Duo.
Freedom Duo is the new cool guy there. This is just a pretty standard.
It's the
stable.
new refined aged like wine Vanguard.
That's right, Vanguard.
No multi-attack, no bats.
Well, one does have multi-attacks, but not ultra multi-attack. Just normal multi-attack. And he's running. He's decided to invest more into the grade 2.
stable. Very stable.
I do like this. I do like running maybe less of the grade 3 and more of the grade 2, just so you don't get screwed at grade 2. But Former Fester is kind of lame. You know, you never really need that many more Festers. Second place though, we have another deck. It's another Prism deck, and you know, Prism. He's got some good cards.
Very good
taste. Good taste. Kids these days usually have pretty weird taste, but this is one taste I do approve. You know, he's grown up to be a fine young man. But yeah, Prism deck, pretty straightforward. He's running Nectaris as well, so not my cup of tea, but because he's got good taste, I can let that pass. Good job. He's running some new grade 1s as well, which is okay. You can run some new grade as long as he's got most of the core, which he does. He sacrificed one Lee slot and one Aqua slot, but it's okay. Moving on. So winner was Spencer, by the way. He was playing Luard, and second place was Javier. So good job, guys. Next we have is
Fenrir.
Well, it's
Why would you pick Fenrir over the other?
It's not
Genesis
premium.
decks?
It's not premium yet. I don't know. I'm still not convinced on Fenrir. You know, still not convinced. I think they're just better. Just better decks.
Better Genesis decks.
Better Genesis decks. That's right. You know, Astral Poet and just straight up Regalia or Himiko Regalia is still pretty good. Fenrir is like adding an extra. It's still only 4 cards. It's only 4 cards. It's okay. Next, we just have a pure Regalia deck. So I do like this deck a bit more than just Fenrir Regalia.
Very purist.
The purest deck. Although I wouldn't rank it as one of the top decks right now. There's still a lot of better decks out there that I'd rather play. And then here's a Spectral deck. This is one of the decks I play. Not this deck, not this build though. I do prefer the Kite and the whole build more, but you know, the Sagramore kind of takes over that slot. You know, Aglavale being a champion, able to just suck in cards to keep the board clear. But he's also running Besok. Besok, if you boost the Vanguard,
Interesting pick.
you can reboost it because it doesn't rest. So a nice small little tick there. But apart from that, just kind of self-explanatory, you know, gold paladin deck.
It's Spectral. Just smack face.
A very simple deck as well. Easy mode. Then we've got Gavriel. Woo, I don't know, not much needs to be said about Gavriel. Gavriel is pretty much figured out. That's right. And it's just Casino Town. You like casinos now that you're old? The pokies. Spend your retirement savings. Good. Or you can spend it on Gavriel.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. That's right. It's not like we have long. You know. Next, we have another Gavriel deck.
Oh no!
This guy is clearly doing it wrong. He decided.
What is this? Hospitals?
Yeah, is this?
You don't need hospitals.
This is 1920 or something. We don't need hospitals anymore. It's
Stay home.
Stay home. We need more no heals. You're doing it wrong, son. You're running 4 heals as well. What is it?
Angels, not hospitals.
I mean, it was a high quality, high rarity heal. I don't know high rarity heal. Go play premium.
You don't need heal triggers.
Go play premium if you want. And then here we have.
What is this photo?
It's this phone again. Look at this phone. I remember.
I
this
see.
Phone. It's Pale Moon. What do you say? We're not Pale Moon fans, right?
And you can't build it in
Well,
English.
you can, but it's just not as good.
Not having soul might as well not having the deck.
Okay. Not much to say here about Pale Moon. We never. This is a mark thing. It's a mark. He's not all. And then here we have Dark. I think we've seen a big surge in Dark regular decks. What do you think? There's a lot of
Standard
people
and
playing.
premium.
Yes. This is similar to the Ryan Kai lists that we saw
One
recently.
Castille.
Yeah, and but he's running like one of this guy, one of the PR, over like one succubus, which is it's okay, it's okay. Actually, no, he's running the grade 1 here as well.
Huh. That's a lot of grade 1s, and it's not running
yeah.
any of the new grade 2.
He's not running a doctor, so no.
I don't agree with this list.
Yes, this is not similar to Ryan Kaiser. Ryan Kaiser was just better. You just
Superior!
You just replaced this with the grade 2. It's just infinitely a better deck.
Go check our video and find Ryan Kai Dark Irregulars list.
Yes. Go check him out. He's a cool guy. And then lastly, from Japan, we have a premium deck.
Oh my god!
It's a Fenrir loop, but I don't think it's very good.
He's got an over trigger!
Yeah, so he's stuffed
Got
in
an
the
over trigger! Filthy.
I think it's missing some good cards that you'll probably see in later on in the overseas premium decks. But yeah, it's good to see Japan still playing some premium at least. But let's move on. Let's move on to the cool stuff. VG top decks.
VG top decks.
Yes.
It's a place to be.
Go look at standard. So we got some vision tournaments.
Look at that delicious pie.
Yes. I think
Fishy.
it's pretty obvious now. Which is one of the strongest decks in standard at the moment. And I think it's Prism.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very stable, very high ceiling.
Yeah, good job.
Stable.
It pretty much shows itself. Let's look at some of the decks. Okay, first is actually not a Prism deck. It's Grand Blue. Watch your back, alright? You don't want to break it.
My man.
I think this list is pretty similar to your list, right?
Heck no.
What?
Why didn't 4 Jesses? I don't know. You what got to
wait.
charge that much? Or
You got 4 Jesse. That sounds wrong. You probably
Everything
want
else.
more green shade, right?
you want more green shade potentially?
Oh, but it's okay. He won.
It's okay. You won.
He won. And next we've got Prism. I think this is a very, very good list. I totally agree. He's
This is
the
very
grade
similar
2
to
beater.
what
like
Mark
or-
is
yeah.
running.
Oh no, he's got Spianas and stuff. It's kind of different, I think. Yeah, it's good. It's pretty much a figured out list.
Good
I think
deck.
Prism overall
Good
is
deck.
builds by itself. Third place, we've got a Sakura Miko.
Sakura. Wait, what? She played? No, okay.
Yeah, Luard. We know Luard is good. This is just the super lame. Oh, no, he's got one router.
Oh, router. Oh,
I think
okay.
router's kind of fallen out of favor. So, interesting to see him run one. But he's also running one extra crit sentinel, which is okay. I think it's not bad. 30k and the normal draw sentinel is pretty much the same. So, yeah, good job. Good job. Next, we have the Night Standard Tournament. And this one we have an old list that we've seen. This one is the orange list with the courtier kind of tutoring. So you just kind of get all the multiples out of your deck, and then you can start getting specific pieces that you want.
Deck
Make
winning
it
is
again.
deck winning.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But you know, I think the problem before was that it just didn't do enough, in my opinion. But you know, you get all of hand, so you won. So good job. Good job. It's nice to see this one represented now. And then we've got Astral Poet.
Astral Poet.
Astral
How many
Poet.
grade 3s?
Lots of grade 3s.
17. Correct.
17. A lot. It's a good job.
Correct.
Astral Poet, I think pretty figured out. This guy didn't go full 16 crit. He went like 10 crit. So,
Acceptable.
acceptable. But you could go deeper. And then third place we have Time. He's running a weird prison list. He's running some Karos. And these Karos are basically just there to be kind of...
In a vacuum, Kara is a 13k boost.
Yeah, that's right. He's running 5 draws as well. He's running the Pearl Sisters. Okay.
Interesting pick.
Yeah, so kind of interesting. A bit of a different Prism list because Prism's so flexible, you can basically chuck anything you want.
Get away with anything.
That's right. And then fourth place, we've got another Prism. This is the more traditional Prism list. I think this is pretty much the same that we saw yesterday or last time. Except he's running more
Grade
of the grade 1s, yeah, to draw 1, discard 1.
And it's running 2 dedicated crits.
Yeah. It's okay. It's a good list. Prism, very strong. Go build it. It was also very cheap. Next, we've got Astral Poet. This one's from the Spring Circuit in the Top Deck Inn. Oh, Top Deck Inn. Nice
Deck
name.
Inn.
He's got the Esker card. Very good. Very good. He's how YOLO has he gone?
It's gone 12 crit, which is correct, but
12 crits.
it's missing one very important grade 3.
The Astaros Dragon.
That's the hidden carry.
The hidden carry. It's just more grade 3s or higher is better. But 16 is okay. 16 is okay. It's alright. Nice list. Here we've got the Active Games collection from Singapore. This is Beckham. That's a very well-known name as well. I've heard that name quite a few times.
Yes.
He's playing MLB Jewel Knight.
Are these quite similar with Spectral?
Well, I heard you lost to MLB the other day.
Well, triple trigger is painful.
Yeah. Okay. I think I tested this before, but I feel like Sanctuary is just kind of better.
I think it's Sanctuary pops up earlier.
Yeah, this one's kind of more lamer, but yeah, it's okay.
You know,
It's
deck winning is deck winning again. Triple drive.
Triple drive. And then we've got a Pale Moon one.
Oh, again, not in English. PRs
PR.
unavailable.
I mean, a lot of these Pale Moon lists looks pretty similar now, so if you want to, you can just copy them. Very easy. It's got railgun.
Railgun and the playmat. Cultured.
Okay, next one we have another one. This is Karan!
Mr. Karan,
We've
what's
seen
up?
Karan after a very long time, after a week.
Let's see if the bets were correct.
Well,
Do I see any routers? No.
he doesn't have
Do I see
any.
any bets? No.
He doesn't have any.
Congratulations.
It's 4 out
You
of
did
4.
it.
4 out of 4 for a Springfest. Pretty impressive. Showing us that he is the Luan Master.
This is the final.
The
Form.
final form, yeah.
Very good.
The lame Luan is the final form.
The L in Luard is for lame.
That's correct. And then next we have Sideways. Watch your back. Coming for me. He got top 8 with
Highlander.
Highlander.
Very nice.
Congratulations. Was he greedy? Was he a greedy boy? Not really. Very ungreedy. Okay. Good job, son. Next one we have Ashley Ventus. You won the
MK Shop
she
League.
won the MK Shop League yesterday. Got a Corona playmat. Pretty good. Bit of a
Culture.
mess, but you know
Culture.
you know what you've got to show off.
It just looks like a dog's breakfast.
I think that's a 4-3-2. 4-3-2.
4-3-2. Correct.
Got only 2 Jesse. It's pretty good, right?
You look quite tryhard with your grade 1 lineup. I like that.
Do you approve of this deck, Calvin?
I give it 8 out of 10.
Oh, nice. Good job, Ashley. Next one. We have another one. Oh, it's
Oh no!
It's Perth.
It's a bat. That's a
He's
bat.
very bad. He's not playing the lame deck.
That I saw last
And this
year.
is, you know who this guy is? It's Justin Mao.
He's still at Perth.
He's still at Perth. Oh, okay.
Also, Derek mentioned Redden is a big fan of you.
Okay, that's good. He said he always wanted to be on top deck, so he bought Dotex.
Dotex.
Well, unlucky. He didn't get featured on top deck. He got featured on bottom deck.
Bottom deck.
Try again next week, mate. But good job on Justin. He came first with this deck. Derek came second.
Second.
Oh, he's off the team now. He's playing Prism because he knows what's best for him.
Is this Mark's deck?
No, it's not. It's not Mark. He's missing stuff. He's missing. He's not running. He's not running one Spiana and his flex one. And then next one is Damn. Oh, it's this deck. The Beatrice that you hate so much. But he came third, so I don't know. Good job, Dan. And then lastly, we do have. And lastly, we have a Raiden's deck. Yeah. Oh, Conqueror. Oh, he went real try hard. Look at this 16 crit. Oh, he really wants that feature. Make sure to do it again next week on top deck. Unless you don't mind on being on bottom deck. But good job. Okay, he did what he wanted. YOLO'd his way to the victory. Nice. Very good. You know, look at this YOLO. What a champion. Next we have is the Brunei boys, and they brought Lord again. Lord.
This is from Hobby
Sting.
Union.
I think he finally come first.
Oh.
Is it?
That's
Yeah.
one interesting card. That's the castle.
Oh, he's got the castle. Oh, good job. Not. It's got multi. It's got 2 deck cramps. I like 2 deck cramps.
2 deck cramps is quite
I
good.
like 2 deck cramps. But yeah, he's got 1 Bengal as well. What? 1 Bengal?
Bengal.
Oh,
Why did Bengal?
interesting.
Oh, it's the soul.
Oh,
The soul.
just use Nightmare Painter. I guess this kind of helps you with digging for a grade 3, so I guess that's okay. Good job, Sting. Next we have G-Boy's Gold Paladin. He's playing Agravain.
Agravain.
Haven't seen Agravain in a while.
Always wanted to see you.
Oh yes, it's been a while. Son, the prodigal son returns, and yeah,
It's back
cool.
with an extra axle.
It's cool. You know, he's got Percival now. Good job. Then Jerry, he's bringing Sanctuary with Ashley. So
Pretty much figure out list.
I think this is a pretty good list. And then lastly, we've got Hazik with Rebellion.
What?
Did you? Someone say Rebellion? I haven't seen Rebellion in a while. So I was recruited yet these days, but looks like Rebellion's come out to play. Good stuff. Good stuff. Next, we've got Sean, your favorite fan.
Thank you, son.
Thank you, son. He's playing Prism
Ah,
with a splash of Lupita for the finisher, it seems. Smashing. And then he got 7th in Premium playing a Geek Chronicle deck.
wait.
It's a
This feels like a very honest stand-up plus deck.
not standard plus when you're running this many TikToks.
Melon TikTok.
He's running an interesting grade 3, which is lets him ride a grade 4. He discards a card and rides a grade 4. And then at the end of turn, he pops the grade 4 from his Vanguard circle and then rides a grade 2 or less from the drop zone.
Grade 2 or less.
Oh, grade 2 gaming.
So you can
Remember
ride up, go to grade 4, go back to 2, and your opponent cannot stride.
Ah, that's right.
Very smart.
Very smart. Smart list. Interesting text. Alright, next we have Sergio. Do you remember Sergio?
Oh,
You remember Sergio?
Japan trips,
Yeah, that's right.
worlds, gold paladin,
Yes, maybe he doesn't
decking
remember.
out.
Maybe he doesn't remember you, because you're now old. He came 2nd in Premium and then 6th with Ganslot. So he's playing Ganslot? Playing MLB Ganslot? That's a weird combination.
that's a lot.
Weird MLB Ganslot. Not an idiot. He threw it together last minute. But yeah.
Second place.
No, sixth place.
Sixth place. It's standard.
His 2nd place was his good and tried Gold Paladin. I mean, he's a Gurgit fan, but it looks like he's not running any Gurgits this time. Oh no, he is. He's running the grade 4 Gurgit. So pretty much. But he's got Ezel. He's got Ezel. And yeah, no, this is your traditional Ezel kind of Ezel premium list.
With Percival now.
It's a very honest list now. You just kind of do Ezel things, and then
You ride up, get a bunch of axles, call a bunch of units, and
you don't
smack.
You don't have partner anymore. You just play for the Ultima, and then kind of win.
Well, you got Ultima and you got the Sentinel Restrict.
Yeah, good. It's good. You don't even need the over trigger. Next we have is Darkwater Games. We've got first place. I talked to Che, the Coral fan, and then we see Coral. Good to see them sticking to what they like best.
16 crits.
16 crits.
It's a full stack burger.
Full stack burger, that's correct. This is how you win if you're playing with not a meta deck. Just play 16 crits because you have so many of them now.
You have to commit.
That's right. And then first place premium was Dark Magician. And he's playing
What?
He's playing Shadow Paladin. He's playing
Tarzan, Shadow Paladin
That's his Superior Ride premium deck.
with Blaster Axe.
Yeah, and you get to his strike. Who's got the
Oh, okay.
Then he's got this. This is his stride deck as well. He's got a Chrome Jailer. Only one Professor. Surprise. I thought you'd go Professor more often. But I guess you could just play Elemental all the time. Good job. Interesting. Not a crazy meta list that we've seen all the time. Now we have Hal from UK. He was playing as Brotherhood Games, remote shop league. He came 4th with GI. This one's kind of a weird deck. What do you think?
try to analyze this list. How exactly do you soul charge? Because you're not running
Emblem Master.
Emblem Master.
Yeah. Maybe yellow bolt. He's running the old yellow bolt. Yeah. I mean, it's a traditional NLK. We've seen two kinds of builds of premium now. But there's the Brewfast one shot as well. But this one's just kind of the traditional NLK
Multi-attack.
Yeah, multi-attack. It's got everything, you know. Just I don't know. Took everything in.
And starting with Assassin as well. That is quite brave.
Wow, he's still starting with Assassin. Is he playing kind of? What year is he playing? Is he playing 2021 or is he playing 2011?
Very nice 0 damage playmat.
This is his stride deck as well. He's got a.
I mean,
It's
pretty much the stride deck.
He's gonna make it better. He's gonna make the deck better. He said he's forgot the matchups. He played against Bermuda. He won against Bermuda. Then he lost to Pale Moon.
Pale Moon Premium.
Then he beat Shadows, and then round 4 he beat Royals. Okay, good job, Hal. Next we have the Vision Tournament.
Vision Tournament.
The interesting thing here is we see this two Asha list. What? Two Asha. Asha last week. I don't think we've seen it
Gaining
again.
popularity.
What's going on?
It's the return of Katrina.
Going on? We got the crit.
Yes.
The
Grand Blue is the real monster.
He's playing Zazan Grand Blue. Though. Not your favorite.
Forgivable.
Third place is the Asha one. This is actually the wrong list. They pushed up an updated list here. Yeah, so
Thank you.
I think they explained this list yesterday is get lucky.
Well, you put them on 3 damage and
You get a bunch of crits and crit them out. How much crit is he running? That's 12 crits, right? 12 crits, yeah. Sure.
hey,
All right.
at least you have a plan.
I'm surprised they took it here Nectar, but there's so many other good decks available. And then third one we have got Dark
We've
Irregulars.
said this list last week.
This is the Brewfest one shot list that we've been seeing a lot popping up now. You just
Very interesting.
Castile, get 20 soul, copy Castile and Brewfest.
I like how the cards still have the word sample on them.
And then you crit with 12 crit. Your opponent has to drop a card down to from their hand to put in a damage zone, and then everything has a crit, and you get more crits on Brewfest. So you win like that. It's a pretty good deck, pretty fun. And next we have is was it all? Yeah. Okay, next we have is Riviere list.
I haven't
Dynamis.
seen Riviere for such a long time. I thought it would actually go extinct.
Yeah, that's because no one's been playing premium, but now everyone's playing premium, right? So Dynamis came first at Brotherhood's Premium Shot League. We went 4-0. And yeah, he's gonna have work soon, so unfortunately this will be his last one. But good job, man. Good job. And yeah, so Troll does this thing, Superior Ride. Remember when Superior Ride was the crazy thing in the metagame, and now all you worry about is loops and infinite attacks? What a day.
One shots.
One shot decks.
One shots.
Pretty cool. Good job showing it. Is this Caro Expo? Is this Caro Expo? Next we have is Vietnam. Okay,
Mr. Qua.
they're playing premium this week, and yeah, so first place we got playing on. Is it? He's playing Dark Irregulars Castile, and this is looks like to be a more traditional build with Shaharot and Castile to do
Multi-attack
attacks
Castile.
rather than the one shot. So good job. Pretty good. Lots of ways to build Dark Irregulars recently, right? Pretty crazy. Next we have is Loktang with a Superior Ride Shadows. Oh, another one.
Look at premium. I've seen a similar list from Ryan Kai.
Oh no, the Ryan Kai one is way more focused on cooldown. So this is not similar at all. But yeah, the Ryan Kai one was just to get eagles out, so then you kind of lame it up. But this one you Superior Ride early, and then you get into stride before your opponent does, and then just play kind of like a normal game. So good job on that. Third we have Gear Chronicle. This one I'm not too sure what it is. I can't really see the cards behind here.
It's a lot of V cards.
Yeah, I'm not. This should be a mystery flare dragon. So
Is it turbo?
I think it's turbo, but also not. I'm not too sure. Some of these cards. I mean, there's a lot of bind cards. So
It's also in English, which means you don't have the grade 0 PRs.
So I mean, yeah, I can't really see what these cards are. I think this could be the one that binds itself, and then you can you accelerate your buy. So this could be Gear Chronicle Turbo, but let me know. This is Fan Vu. Good job on third. And then a familiar face rises up. It's Hoenn Claw. Last year we saw him playing Kagura, and he's still playing Kagura. So good job. He's playing a traditional overlord. He's not playing Blade Master.
Wow.
Blade Master.
Staying true to like the real Kagura deck.
Yeah, staying true to Kagura is overlord. Blade Master is the usurper.
16 stand through.
16 stand, no. I think it would be kind of interesting if he played something like Hulk or something to play a more defensive build, but it looks like he's not. He's just playing kind of like a more standard
Plus.
no, not standard plus, but a standard build of overlord. So, good job there. Next, we have Yema from Lithuania.
Lithuania, Vanguard. Oh,
And then they've got a top 4 list. This is second place Mega Colony. I mean, Mega Colony in premium is impressive.
you have auto win matchups.
Do you? Do you really? I think you just have bad.
Okay, this guy made it, man.
Oh, you did pretty well. Good job, man. Third place was Bermuda. So this is Riviere again, right? Yeah. Well, Riviere with pretty premium, standard premium list for a premium. It's just tier right up. It's the old list and tier other than to death. And then fourth we have the DI. This one is the more traditional build of NLK.
Okay.
And then nice.
Yeah.
Very high quality. High quality. This got the this guy, the grade 2, the Soul Charge a lot.
Decadent Succubus.
Decadent.
Decadent.
Good job. You got Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Well, he's running the a proper starter, so he's not riding the assassin. So not being greedy like that. So
One
job.
soul and one draw is quite a lot.
But now the first place is Sutore, who played Genesis, or Loop Genesis. A truly disgusting build.
A true top god deck.
Top dog
of
deck.
premium.
Meta dog deck.
I mean, nothing beats this.
Yeah. Loop it up, boys. Get infinite. Do a bunch of big attacks with the game. Pretty much.
Practice your shuffles at home. Practice your stacks at home. You rock up. You beat the shit of everyone. And you win.
That's right. And then finally we have some submissions in Discord as well. If you don't like to submit on Twitter because you don't have one, you can still submit it.
If you have a life and not on social media, Discord is fine too.
Yeah, Discord doesn't count as social media. So you can submit it there. There's a VG Top Deck submission channel that you can post. This is Paul Hogan with his Dark Irregulars. Yeah, lots of Dark Irregulars, hey? There's standard.
There's a lot of Dark Irregulars and Grand Blue this week. I'm very happy.
This is your week.
My week, huh?
You might become young again.
I should go back to Kambura Village.
Standard, so it's interesting. He's got NLK instead of Charlotte. NLK seeing that resurgence.
I have said this before. You NLK a bunch and you ride Castile. And hope you win.
Does that even work? It doesn't work.
How does you take out?
You don't NLK to Castile. It doesn't do anything.
No, you Castile the next turn. It's your only way of getting 20 soul in standard.
Okay, you're the champion. You understand. You come fourth at World. I didn't come fourth at anything. And then lastly, we have Akibo with another premium list. Another Grand Blue. It's your favorite. Yeah. Anything you want to say about this?
Why do people like Zazan so much?
This guy doesn't play Zazan.
I'm not a believer of vanilla.
He doesn't like vanilla. What do you like? Do you like strawberry?
Effects?
I don't know. I like vanilla. Vanilla is okay. Not too sweet. Not too salty. But that was all the list. It's quite a lot.
Very interesting week.
I'm getting tired.
Running out of breath.
We really speedrun that list this time.
I think we'll be getting Clan Selection 2 in English next week.
Clan Selection 2, I think next week, yeah. And then I think it's the start decks get released in D next week.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna look out for that, but make sure to submit your list on Twitter.
Hashtag
VG Top Decks. And then if you can't, you can submit it on Discord as well. In the VG Top Deck submissions channel. Okay, so
if you use bottom decks, we'll feature you next year.
that's right. Bottom Decks is next year. Alright, that's it for this week on Bottom Decks. If you want to get featured on Top Decks, that is next week. But yeah. His mustache is falling off as well. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Good jobs on other submissions. And,
Have a very, very good Easter. And, you know, party hard, but take care.
yeah. And yeah, no, Springfest is soon, so make sure to practice, boys. Alright? Okay. See you later, boys
Bye.
and girls. Bye.